Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the YouTube world, CJ Rose is back in the building. Welcome back to the channel. All right. So, we have a big weekend ahead of us. A big weekend indeed. Because not only is Hell in a Cell this Sunday, but this Saturday is NXT in your house. Pretty random pay-per-view. Honestly, they literally brought this up maybe 2 weeks ago. Maybe 2 weeks ago, they said NXT in your house is Saturday, June 4th. I'm like, okay. Like, all right. Is this card random? Yes and no. We'll get to it. Yeah, we'll get to it. Let's go. 6 matches. Yeah, sounds all right for NXT pay-per-view. Let's go. All right. So, the first match we're going to get into is the NXT Women's Tag Team Championships on the line, as we got Toxic Attraction versus Kaden Carter and Katana Chance. Yes, not Katie Catanzaro. Katana Chance. God. These name changes are just killing me. Do I even remember how this started? I probably don't even remember how we got to this point. I just remember that I think they had a match. No, I think Toxic Attraction was just talking, and then Carter and Chance came out and they said, y'all haven't beaten us, which I believe they haven't had a match against them, so that actually makes a lot of sense. And they pretty much said, hey, you know, I want my shot. I want this. I want that. You know, they was like, okay, no problem. And here we are. Kaden and Katana are probably the only probably the only tag team from literally the black and gold still here. Like, they're still here. I think they're the only tag team really left. So, if I'm going off that, I would like them to win. Because I think out of everything, anybody, they probably deserve it the most. Because they've been working hard. They still here. They still doing their thing. I would like them to win. Will they win? I wholeheartedly doubt it. I wholeheartedly doubt it. So I got Toxic Attraction winning and retaining. Yeah, that's all I got. That's all I got. Let's see. We got Tony D'Angelo teaming up with Two Dimes and Stacks, representing his Mafia family, versus Legado del Fantasma. Whoever wins, the loser will be pretty much taking orders from the other. Pretty much. So if Tony D'Angelo wins, then Santos will be part of the family. If Santos wins, Tony will be part of his family. This should be interesting. I don't think we've seen Stacks or two Dimes. I don't think we've ever seen them wrestle. So this will be their first matches. So it probably isn't their first matches. I think we have seen them before. I just don't remember off the top of my head. But regardless of it, should be a very interesting 6-man tag. This has been going on for months. These two have been going at it. They literally make it like family against family, faction against faction, whatever you want to call it. Honestly, I probably got my man Tony D'Angelo getting the win, and then Santos becomes part of the family. That's pretty much my prediction. I don't see Santos. Literally, I think Legado del Fantasma have reached their ceiling. Honestly, I think it's time. Just call them up to the main roster. I said this maybe the last NXT pay-per-view. I said call them up, send them, because why not? I think Raw SmackDown could use them, because you got a tag team with them too. Screw it, why not? You need tag team, so sure, why not? And Santos could be a perfect addition to the United States Championship chase or the Intercontinental Championship chase, whichever one you want to go with. Straight like that. But I got Tony winning. Yeah, I got Tony winning. All right. Cameron Grimes defends the North American Championship against Mr. Carmelo Hayes. So Carmelo Hayes lost his championship at Stand and Deliver in that 5-man ladder match. And he's been fighting tooth and nail to even get a shot and to get it back. Cameron Grimes has been a very okay champion. He's had a match against Solo, a couple of matches against Solo. And I think of somebody else or anything like that. So it's been pretty much okay. He's been an okay champion, nothing really crazy. He's right where I wanted him to be, so I'm actually fine with this, I got Cameron Grimes retaining and just moving on. This is probably the best time. Yeah, can't talk. If Cameron Grimes wins, Carmelo Hayes should just fall back, win more matches, then he can actually battle for the NXT title. I would not be against him battling for the NXT title. Because he had a little bit of run. He was doing very well before he lost the title, so get some wins back. Lose to Cameron Grimes, get some wins back, get some wins up, and then challenge Braun Breaker for the NXT Championship. I said Braun Breaker. Yes, we'll get to the main event. Don't worry. But yeah, I got Cameron Grimes winning. I think that'd be best for Carmelo Hayes. You need more challenges for that title. For that NXT title, I'm talking about. Whoa, North American Championship too, honestly. All right, we got Mandy Rose versus Wendy Choo for the NXT Women's Championship. This has been going on for months. Wendy Choo's pretty much been stalking Mandy, pretty much trying to embarrass her every chance she gets. So Wendy pretty much, she didn't earn her way to this championship match. Let's be honest here. She just pretty much stalked the champion until she said, you know what, I'm tired of this. Let's do this. And here we are. I don't think Wendy Choo's going to be taken seriously as a champion if she went. I'm not saying she's a bad I'm not saying she's a bad wrestler. I'm not saying that. But if she were to win, would she be taken very seriously? I'm not sure. So with that, I got Mandy Rose winning only because I see toxic attraction interfering and getting in the way. So that's where I'm at. I got Mandy Rose winning. And then Wendy Choo just goes back to sleeping, I guess. I don't know. Whatever she do, I don't care. We got Pretty Deadly, defending the NXT Tag Team Championships against the Creed Brothers. I'm trying to find the moment where the Creed Brothers started picking up steam. There was a moment. Was it that tag team turmoil match? No, I think it was them winning the Dusty Cup. I think that's what it was. Because ever since then, the Creed Brothers their stock has just been up there, bro. And they just been putting on great matches, been cooking, been doing what they got to do. They've been doing their thing. And I had them winning the tag team championships in that tag team turmoil. But Pretty Deadly, I think, debuted that night. And they won. So here we are. Pretty Deadly comes from NXT UK. I don't really watch NXT UK. Well, I don't watch it at all. To know how they are and how they've been or how they go. But they seem like a pretty legit tag team. They seem pretty good. So I'm expecting nothing more than a good match. Now, Roderick Strong said on NXT 2.0 that if the Creed brothers do not win the tag team championships, then they're out of Diamond Mine. And the way it's looking, they seem to be pulling Roderick Strong, Creed brothers, and I forgot this other girl name. I forgot her name already. But it seems like Roderick Strong's be pulled away from Diamond Mine, period. So I guess the Creed brothers lose. Or maybe they lose because Roderick Strong tries to help, but instead he costs them the match. I think it goes down like that. That's how I'm seeing it. That's how I'm going with it. That's how I'm saying it. That's how I'm going with it. I got the Creed brothers losing, like Pretty Deadly retaining the tag team championships, and then they're out of Diamond Mine. I don't know what happens with them after. Yeah, I got the Creed brothers losing. Yeah, I got Pretty Deadly retaining. Simple. All these matches leading up to the main event. We got Joe Gacy challenging Braun Breaker for the NXT title. If Braun Breaker gets disqualified, he loses the NXT Championship. Already, with that stipulation, that kind of just tells you Braun Breaker is retaining. Because apparently, Joe Gacy has done so much to Braun Breaker that Braun Breaker is just so unstable and so predictable that he will snap at any given moment. I don't believe that. I don't think anybody will roll with that. I mean, it's a pretty simple. It's a pretty simple. It's a pretty simple story, you know. Joe Gacy won the NXT shot. He did anything he could to get it. He kidnapped Rick Steiner, who's Braun Breaker's father. Then Joe Gacy just started doing so much. He had a videotape of Braun Breaker when he was in, what was it, high school, college football. Then he had a picture of him and his father. You know, there was just so much going on that Joe Gacy was trying to get into his head. And then all of a sudden, Gacy had these druids. Like, he's on some Undertaker-ish, which is weird because I don't know what type of character Joe Gacy's really supposed to be. If you have druids. like you're not really full of darkness, you know, you're not the Undertaker, for crying out loud. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, but wholeheartedly, I hope this feud ends right here. I hope it ends here because I'm tired of this already. This is going way too long. Like, guys, it's been a couple months. It's going way too long. We ain't getting anywhere. This doesn't make Joe Gacy any better. This doesn't make him better. This makes him weirder. Like, it's a weird thing. So I listen. Braun Breaker retains. That's about it. He doesn't lose his composure. He doesn't get disqualified. If he gets disqualified and loses the title, then I need to know specifically why. Like, there has to be a reason as to why he would get disqualified. He will lose the title. Excuse me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you put something like that. The only instance that's ever happened where if you got disqualified, somebody lose the championship was Randy Orton versus Christian. Maybe there was another instance, but that's the one instance I remember. But Randy Orton, Christian spit in Randy Orton's face. Randy Orton got so heated, he gave Christian a low blow and he lost the title like that. That was like the only instance I ever remember somebody getting disqualified, losing their title. So I don't see that happening here. That would be I don't know. Unless this is the way Braun Breaker loses his championship, and then boom, he's on to the main roster. I don't know. Like I don't know, but I got Braun Breaker winning, and that's pretty much all I got. So until then, it's been Rose, man. Thanks for watching. Thank you for all the love, support as always. You know, it's something that came into my head. I got another video I want to make, so we gonna do that. So until next time, peace, love, 100. Here.